say, hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, board gamers.
Say hi.
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 No, there's no one there, is there? It's just
Just a camera.
Hi. Yay.
Hello gamers, a belated Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the crew here at Seriously Board, Dave and Ange, and little expansion Caitlin, who is not quite so little as she used to be. Very interactive mechanic she has there. And we just wanted to wish everyone a Happy New Year and to thank you for giving us a really great 2011, and we wanted to share with you some of our highlights. So first off, Andrew, I think probably the biggest highlight for me, and also the first chronologically, so it's convenient, was being able to organise a charity fundraiser for the people of Christchurch in the wake of the devastating quake of February.
Thank everyone for your support, whether it was monetary or by donating a game or just by getting on board and encouraging people to donate and support the Cantabrians during this really hard time.
Yeah, it was really exciting. I think in reality it was probably a drop in the bucket, and but it was really exciting to be able to be a part of that and actually have that drop in the bucket. So probably the next thing in 2011, as Ange slowly devours the vineyard, was we got to interview Raina Knizia, who is a prolific and award-winning board game designer. And he was really neat, hey, Ange?
Yes, it was very exciting. Somewhat distracted. Yes, it was very exciting, and he was just really, really interesting to speak to and get into the mind of a board game designer. So yeah, it was really, really cool.
Yeah, and a guy at the top of his game, and a guy who's just published hundreds and hundreds of board games. So that was really exciting.
Next in the year for us came Board Games by the Bay in Auckland, our inaugural event. It was very exciting to start that off and to get a lot of people on board. And we also went on, as many people know, to do one in Tauranga later in the year. It was just great to see some new gamers come on board and buy some new games and get into the hobby, and great to see people who are already in the hobby just have a bit of fun and just really enjoy themselves.
Yeah, I think Kane's getting excited because she got to come to the Tauranga one and walk around the hall with much assistance from her grandparents. Really exciting. It was really cool to see people pick up the hobby for the very first time and sort of discover our little niche in the world, and also to have New Zealand's first Catan tournament. And also in Tauranga we set a national record for largest Wings of War game.
It did indeed.
That's exciting, and we're looking forward to running those events again in 2012.
Then at the end of the year we had our Seriously Board Secret Santa. So thanks everyone for getting on board with that. I hope it was fun for you and you were able to get something that you were wanting, and we look forward to doing it again this year.
We got something that we really wanted, eh?
We did indeed. We got Lost Cities, which is a fantastic game by our very own Raina Knizia. Wonderful game for 2 players, so look into that if you don't know that one.
Yeah, and we're looking to do it again at the end of this year. Really cool that we're able to have Kiwis given to Kiwis, and also we've set up a flexible pricing setup so that even if you can't fork out for one of the bigger games, if you can do have a spare few dollars for something small, then you can still be part of the exchange.
We're going to go to the top 5 game series that sold in 2011. So starting at number 5, we have... Block Caitlin off there. 7 Wonders.
Where did you go, Caitlin?
Oh no! So moving right along. At number 4, we have Forbidden Islands.
Now this is actually quite a feat because all the other in our top 5 are actually part of a series. Forbidden Island doesn't have any expansions or anything, so all by its lonesome it got to number 4. So that's quite impressive.
Popular with toddlers.
Yeah, apparently so. That note's forbidden, remember?
All right, number 3.
The Ticket to Ride
Ticket to Ride.
series, always popular. One of our first games when we first started getting involved in the hobby. Still popular and apparently good at being poked the box at the back.
Number 2.
Catan series is also very good at being scratched at the back by little hands. But the thing that really excites me about this is very much a gateway game. In fact, pretty much everything here is very much a gateway game, which tells me that while we've still got our hardcore gamers who are just as hardcore as ever, hey, like you, Caitlin, yeah, we have the hobby is growing because new people are picking it up and experiencing it, so that's really cool. And what's number 1? Oh, but wait,
there's more.
There's a 1A. It's a bit of a cheat, but
card sleeves.
Card sleeves. Actually, card sleeves were we sold more card sleeves than anything else in 2011. Probably not a big shock, really. But we do have these in various different sizes, various different colours. So this is a good way of highlighting that. And as Caitlin carefully hands each one over to Angie, we can start moving on to see what was actually the number 1 best-selling game series in 2011.
Can you guess?
I can, because I can see it over there.
Ends with
David?
Dominion. Alright.
Dominion! And another hidden baby. So yeah, that was popular as it always is, and there's new expansions that have come out, so hopefully it will continue to be popular. So that's just about it for us, but just before we go, we do want to thank all the people who have joined us on Facebook. We've now got over 300 fans.
Woo! We love you!
Which means that it isn't actually just each of us signing up 100 times, we do actually have 300 people, which is really cool.
It's quite prolific on the old Facebook.
People getting interacting with us and with each other on the page, so that's really cool. And also just to celebrate it being 2012, for the next 20 days we're going to knock 12% off everything. So
see what we did there?
2012, yeah.
Nice.
I know, we're pretty suave. So we'll set up a discount code and we will chuck that on this video and you will see it in just a moment. So enjoy that until the end of January. In the meantime, look, from David and Angie and Caitlin.
And Caitlin, say bye.
Bye.
Say happy gaming.
Happy gaming.
Happy gaming. Bye. Bye. We got there in the end.